Hello, 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 beautiful strangers, and welcome back to another episode of You and Me and Her. When we last left off, we finished Miyuki's route. Technically one of her routes, but we got her only real ending. She has multiple ways to get to that ending, but from what I very vaguely read, it is the same ending for each thing. It's just the way to get there is different. So I didn't see much reason to do that. As, skipping through the epilogue like another time or two is not something I really want to do. If you, also if you hear me grumbling about whenever I'm drinking, I have wine I'm not that fond of. It's a Malbec, I think that's how it's pronounced, from Argentina. It's not horrible, I've had worse. I like it more than a standard Cabernet, because I really don't like Cabernet. But it's okay. I'm probably not going to get it again. But anyway, enough stalling, and let's start on Aoi's route and get one of her endings. Well, I guess not get one of her endings, but get on our way to one of her endings. We'll skip button. This one? No, this one. Yes, and there is a reason I'm starting at the beginning. It's because, since we've gotten one of the endings, some of the stuff before, throughout the route, is going to be a little bit different. And I don't remember what, and it's usually small things, but we'll see. I look down. There's a cell phone lying face down on the ground by the door. Whose is this? Well... Ooh, I guess I have to decide which ending I want to go for first. Well, that's not true. I know which ending I want to go for next. Let's go for this one. Okay. I know what I'm doing now. No, yeah. And then it gets to the same, and then we just skip along. And we want to... And I'm also doing this just to show you the choices to choose to get to this. But, that's neither here nor there. You can take that or leave it. It's not hard to find a guide. I mean, hell, I did it. I'm dumb. But yeah, we had to skip through things soon. How are you doing? I'm okay. It's my birthday week, this recording. Not upload. When this is uploaded, it will have been the week prior to this, but it is what it is. But yeah, my birthday is coming up soon. Yay! I actually have a bottle of a choice. We'll be friends. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. I have a habit of losing my mouse when I have my DPI turned up. I'm an idiot. Anyway, I have a bottle of rum. I like rum a lot. It's my favorite type of alcoholic beverage. And it's okay. It's actually pretty cheap. I got it partly to marinate something in, or I guess technically brine for the rum. I don't remember. It was a few days ago that I made it. Yeah, it's actually not bad. When I first tried it, I wasn't very fond of it. But I actually made a glass of it, and just sipping on it, it's a lot better as a sipping rum than it was to just kind of, not exactly down a shot of it, because I don't drink shots, but kind of, sort of. And I don't regret getting it at this point, although I would prefer to have a bottle of Sailor Jerry's. I do like Sailor Jerry's. I like my spiced rum. It might piss people off, but, well, it might piss off rum snobs. But I like Sailor Jerry's. It's quite nice. And I like spiced rum. I don't think the Sailor Jerry's thing pisses off rum snobs as much as just liking spiced rum in general. Yeah, well, what do you like? What do you think of rum? Do you like dark rum, light rum, golden rum, white rum? I think white rum is okay. I prefer it as a mixer. It was rum and... I think it was white rum and cranberry juice. It's actually pretty nice. Although I can't see myself sipping on white rum. It's a bit harsh for my taste. Oh, I guess I'd say harsh. It doesn't quite have the flavor profile I like on stuff to drink neat, because I like drinking most alcohols neat, other than, beer and sake. But I don't really like most sake anyway, but I drink it cold. Chilled anyway. I don't like warm sake. Warm sake is not something I enjoy at all. Apparently, it's a one-of-a-kind handmade item. Its expression is twisted slightly. Oh. Actually, there's only one of them there. Intriguing. No. Okay, we'll give it to Miyuki then. Interesting. Hold on, please scroll up, thank you. She immediately hands it off to No, it's a gift from Shinichi. I'll just have him get me something else later. Something that better suits me. You don't mind, right, Shinichi? Guess I don't have a choice, do I? Does she actually want me to buy her something? Or is she just saying that to get Aoi off her case? I'm not excited to find out. Now then, here you go. Miyuki thrusts the parcel into Aoi's hands. Are you sure? Extremely sure. But think of it as a present from both of us. Try it on. Let's see that pretty smile. Doo-doo. Okay. Aoi quietly accepts the gift. Interesting. There was no option. Well, intriguing. There was only the one, and there was no dialogue option to give it to Miyuki. Interesting. Like I said, little changes here and there. And I kind of wanted to see what they were, to be perfectly honest, and to show them off, because I don't remember all of them. I remember some, but not all of them. This is... Okay. Not yet. The past few days, my phone calls won't go through. Okay. Now that was understandable. As an accident, there might be a scene that skipped that I accidentally might have viewed at least part of, or all of, if it was like 2 or 3 things when I was trying to get screenshots for thumbnails. So, Can't guarantee that, though. Especially since I tend to back up my installs for stuff that I'm recording. But, yeah. Oh. Miyuki falls silent, too. For a moment, neither of us say a word. Got any ideas where she could be? How would I know? There's no way she's up on the school roof, not when it's pouring down rain outside. You shouldn't even be able to get past the gates. Guess I'll just have to search everywhere. Probably. You work your way south, I'll head north. In that case, we can meet up at my house. Sure, sounds like a plan. And so Miyuki and I split up to search the dark city. Where could she possibly bring a small animal this late at night? I can't think of anything. The station square, the shopping district, the park, the roads leading to the school, the corner store, various fast food restaurants. With no clues to go on, we search and search and search. An hour passes. At some point during the hunt for Aoi, the rain lets up. Did you find her? I take it you didn't then? I find Miyuki waiting for me outside my house. I can tell from the look on her face that she's given up entirely. At this point, there's nothing else we can do. But she probably went to her parents' house. Now that it's stopped raining, let's call it a night. Okay. You can. I'm not gonna give up. I can't do that to Aoi. This is Aoi we're talking about. There's no chance in hell she went to her parents' house. Well, do you have any idea where we can look? We can wander aimlessly around town all we want, but it'll only be a waste of time. We should just call it quits. Like I said, we can't give up, okay? We can't give up. I feel like there's gotta be some clue. It's just a feeling I have in my gut. There's gotta be something, right? It's no use. I can feel it right on the tip of my tongue, too. Okay, think. Where could I look for clues? This is the choice. This option here, if you want to... Basically, the reason why I was debating on going through Miyuki's route twice is because this choice is sort of where it diverges. If you choose to look in one place, then you go to, what is it called? I think loop end. But it's the same ending, so it doesn't really matter too much. Yay, I just bumped my pause recording button because I'm an idiot. I have no idea what the last thing I said was. Yeah, I have no clue. So this is a cutoff point. If you choose to go to the pedestrian gate, you go back to Miyuki's route. If you choose the mobile game, you continue on to Aoi's route. So we're going to do that. We're going to choose the mobile game. The mobile game? What? What mobile game? There's this game I borrowed from Yutaro. It's got a character that looks dead on exactly like Aoi. Not just looks-wise either, they act identical too. The day we met her on the roof, almost the same exact thing happened in this one scene. Miyuki sighs, exasperated. Now you're mixing up games with reality? No, listen to me. Aoi is acting out scenes from the game. When she found that stray kitten, everything she said was a one-to-one reproduction of... How'd she get the cat then? Did she go everywhere to find one from a shelter? Would she really go to all that trouble just to recreate a scene out of the game? I can't see any reason for her to put that much effort into it. It's all just a coincidence. What else could it possibly be? Huh? Well, a divine miracle, maybe? Shinichi? Miyuki raises her voice. I understand you're worked up right now, but use your head. God isn't real. You do know that, don't you? Oh, right. Of course. I was trying to use my head. Guess I ended up babbling like a crazy person. You're exhausted. Now go home and get some rest. See you tomorrow at school. Right. See you tomorrow. I head inside my house. What a long day. In the end, I still have no idea where Aoi is or what she's doing. In fact, I don't even have concrete proof that she left the manga cafe to rescue the cat. All I can do is ask her when I see her at school. I crawl into bed and quietly close my eyes. But I can't sleep. My brain won't stop thinking about it. The loaner phone sits on charge by my pillow. I haven't played it since that one day during class. Maybe I'd learn something useful about Aoi if I made some progress in the game. Well, we can... Actually don't know what forcing yourself to fall asleep does. Well, that's not entirely true. I think it leads to a separate ending or something. We're back to a Miyuki ending, rather. But I'm not actually 100% certain of that, but it doesn't really matter. Anyway, we're going to play the game. It's all about the game and how you play it. Maybe Miyuki has a point. Maybe I'm just conflating video games with reality. I mean, there's no way Aoi went out of her way to procure a cat for this. But I keep thinking back to that day I saw her standing out in the rain. I can picture her wandering aimlessly down the darkened streets, kitten in tow. Fuck it. Call it a bad case of gamer brain, I don't give a shit. At this point, I'll do anything to clear up those lingering doubts. Let's do this. I jump out of bed and grab the loaner phone. "20 minutes later, I'm standing in front of the school gates. They've completely locked up tight. There's even a padlock on the pedestrian gate. There's no other way to sneak in. But if that game is true to life, then Aoi is definitely in there. This is my last chance to turn back. I pause at the entrance to take a deep breath. You really want me to give up, don't you, game? I mean, I know why. Whatever. Yeah, giving lots of options to make a mistake is always a fun sign in a game. But we're not going to give up. We're not. We're going to sneak into the school like the delinquent we are. I put my hands on the bars of the school gates. The metal is wet from the rain and quite a bit colder than I was expecting. The loud rattling echoes through the moonlit campus. But I don't care. I haul myself up and jump over in one fluid motion. Here I am, alone on school grounds in the middle of the night. It's a little eerie, to tell the truth. In any other situation, I'd probably turn around and run home with my tail between my legs. And yet, strangely enough, I find myself in high spirits. At night, the inside of my shoe locker extends in an endless tunnel of darkness. As I change into my indoor shoes, the slightest clack of my soles on the linoleum seems to reverberate like a gunshot. It's kind of incredible how a few hours difference can turn a familiar location into an entirely different world. Aoi is here somewhere, lurking in the dark. I'm strangely confident about this. I sneak down the halls, careful not to make a sound. Bingo. There are puddles of rainwater on the floor, and these puddles form a trail. Aoi, where are you? My voice echoes and fades into the darkness. The gym is pitch black. Normally, there wouldn't be a soul here at this hour. Aoi, I know you're in here. Quiet. I heard that. That was Aoi's voice just now. I'm sure of it. Come on, answer me. The kitten meows back in Aoi's stead. I follow the sound to the stage area. Aoi. Give me a break. What are you doing in that stupid onesie? Do you really feel the need to put it on just because you rescued a kitten? You got caught out in the rain, didn't you? Did you forget to bring an umbrella again? Look, we can't have you getting sick. Aoi doesn't say a word. She refuses to respond. I reach out to take her hand. Let's just go back to my place and... No. She slaps my hand away, outright rejecting my help. But I refuse to go home empty-handed. Don't be like that. The little thing's probably freezing. Meow. The kitten meows as if in agreement. Go ahead, take Edu then. How is going to disappear? What? My existence has no purpose. What? Don't be stupid. Aoi wants you and Miyuki to get together. That's why Aoi made friends with you. Yeah, she told me that much from the start. But that doesn't matter now. Aoi broke the promise. Miyuki said she would cut ties if Aoi rescued the cat. So, I think you did the right thing. That's not important. Aoi's feeble whisper stabs into my heart, sharper than any scream. Aoi has no right to be Miyuki's friend anymore. Now Aoi can't be a romance option. So now Aoi's life has no purpose. Bye-bye. Aoi turns her back to me. Her small frame fades into the shadows. The echo of her footsteps grow faint. Then she vanishes into the backstage area. Is this really for the best? Owie. Before I know it, I find myself running after her. I lunge forward and grab her hand. Wait. No. Owie. Owie tries to get away, but I block her path. Her eyes are swimming with tears. Tears of sadness. Your life does have a purpose. No, it doesn't. I was just a transceiver, a weirdo. I mean, yes, I admit I did think you were weird at first. Completely unpredictable, always alone, and then you randomly tried to blackmail us. But as time passed, I started to worry about you, and I started to enjoy having you around. Just confused. No, I'm not. Look at me. I've got absolutely nothing going for me. I hate being in the spotlight. My life is boring and unpreventful, and I prefer to keep it that way. And yet here I am, trespassing on school grounds at night, all for the sake of tracking you down. But Miyuki doesn't matter right now. I'm your friend, remember? Friend? The dam bursts and the tears roll down her cheek. Is that allowed? You sure you want to be my friend, even if Miyuki cuts ties with me? I won't let her cut ties with you. 3 of us will be friends forever. Nichi. Aoi jumps into my arms. Wah. I can't cry in pretty much any voice. I can't make a crying noise, actually, in any voice, even with my natural speaking voice. I can't make any like wah 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 kind of sounds. Thank you. Thank you so much. I think I can do an okay job at making like sounding like somebody's crying while they're talking, or that sort of thing. I mean, okay, I'm not great at it, but I can't make just like crying. What is the term? Onomatopoeias, I think, or Foley, or what the hell ever it's called. Shinichi, Howie wants to stay with you too. Howie just wants to stay friends with you. She buries her face in my chest and begins to sob. I gently stroke her hair. We're both so bad at this friendship thing, but we can just figure things out as we go along. I'm sure of it. Meanwhile, the kitten meows at us like he's cheering us on. Okay, now get on my shoulders and... Doo-doo, is it locked? Of course it's locked. It's nighttime. But now we unlocked it earlier. What? There's no way you could unlock... You didn't even try. Or did she just unlock it again? I think she just unlocked it again. Okay, that makes more sense. There. What? Sure enough, the padlock pops open. This thing comes in handy. She holds up the kitty hairpin I gave her. When she told me she'd carry it around in her pocket for safekeeping, I didn't think she was going to use it for something like this. I don't really know much about lockpicking, but I do know that it's not that hard to pick like padlock type locks, especially if they're cheap ones like they're probably using. You can basically just use it, what is it? I think it's called the rake method. Yeah, that sounds right, where you basically put a tension pick in or something to give it tension, turn it, and then just rake a pick or something across the tumblers to just move them up, and it'll catch on the lip where you're turning it and putting tension, so it'll stay raised, and it's pretty easy to do. I've done it before, but it's been a long time since I've actually tried, so I don't even know if I still could. Anyway. Is that how you unlock the door to the roof, too? Yep. Our childlike innocence actually makes that kind of terrifying. What's up, Furball? You hungry? It is a kitten after all, or it is still a kitten after all. Should we get it some milk? And all the stores are probably closed by now. Maybe the corner store? Wait, are kittens even allowed to drink the same milk as humans? Not sure. Either way, the little thing's gonna need some kind of food sooner or later. Corner store it is. As soon as I walk in, I look over at the counter. Someone's working the register, but it's not Yutaro. Welcome. She lets out a shriek and tries to hide behind the counter. Then she hits the shelves of cigarette boxes behind her. The box tumbles over her in an avalanche, burying her. Is that the Klutz? Yep, the one from the theater club. No chance I'd mistake that blood-curdling scream. Are you okay back there? Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I can help you put the cigarettes back. No, thank you. I can handle it. Don't worry about it. I'm used to it by now anyway. Did you catch a glimpse of something naughty? Her panties, maybe? What? Oh my god, shut up. No way. I saw nothing. Hold on. You're wearing pants. Shut up. She's wearing pants, genius. Anyway, we need to prioritize the kitten here. Good point. Oh, wait. I try to stop her, but it's too late. Aoi pulls Eru out of her pocket and it jumps onto the shelf over the counter. Senpai, no. Our store doesn't allow pets. Get down from there, kitty. The kitten's still a bit clumsy in its movements, and yet this theater girl is somehow even worse. We found out I let you in the store. You're gonna lower my wages. She tries to pull a shelf forward to reach the kitten, and it promptly collapses. Once again, she's buried in a mountain of cigarette boxes. Are you a fan of the clumsy type? Just shut up and help me dig her out of there. Oh, we're actually at a skippable scene. But I'll end here anyway, because, well, it's time for me to end, and I actually have no idea exactly how long it's actually been. Anyway, next time, well, we continue on Aoi's route, and, well, we'll see some more differences in the story, of course. Because we're on Aoi's route, we're on a different route. Yay! But still, next time, we continue on. I hope to see you all there.